Hi and welcome to your Christmas workout. This is a full body workout that you don't need any equipment for, just some space around you, maybe have some water nearby, but really no equipment is needed. As we go through the exercises, especially in the strength part, there's going to be levels of like level 1 being the easiest, level 2 medium, and level 3 hardest version of the exercise. I'm going to take you through them one at a time, but as you get to know this workout, you can pick what is the right progression for you. So keep that in mind as you go. So let's get started. We're going to start in a child's pose from yoga. So that's where you're kneeling on the ground, big toes together, and you're going to sit back and reach your arms forward for a nice stretch. So as you're here, I want you to think about breathing softly through the nose with your mouth shut and trying to fill up the back of the rib cage with air. Start to feel the back muscles relax as you expand the back of the rib cage and round your spine. And then exhale, blowing softly through the lips like you're blowing on a hot cup of coffee. And then walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, getting a big stretch down the right side of the body here. Walk your fingertips forwards as far as you can to feel a bigger stretch down that side. And then walk them over to the right side of your mat, get a nice stretch down the other side as well. Walking the fingertips forwards for a bigger stretch. Then slowly come back to center and back to all fours. So knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. You're going to lift one hand up, turn to face the ceiling, reach your arm back as far as you can, and then thread the needle past the hand underneath, reach as far as you can, and look at the ceiling again. And we're going to go through that 5 times. So open and thread. Open and thread. 2 more. And then 5 on the other side. Great, we're going to activate the core. So in this all fours position, you're going to tuck the toes under. So you get a nice stretch on the bottom of the feet. Then push into your hands and feet and float your knees off the ground. So we're going to hold this beast position. Back is flat, your knees are brushing the floor. Soft bend in the elbows, so you're using your muscles, not just relying on your joints. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then push your bum up in the air into like a downward dog from yoga. Push your hips back behind you. Press through your hands to extend your arms overhead. And then from here, you're going to pedal your feet. So one heel goes down and the other one lifts up. And then the other heel goes down and the other one lifts up. And just hold this position for about 5 breaths here. And then slowly we're going to start to shift our weight forward, coming into a plank. So you might need to move your feet, but you're going to come into a high plank where your hands are under your shoulders, your feet are back behind you, and there's a straight line from your heels to your head. Push the floor away, so make sure you're not collapsed through the shoulders here, but you're actively pushing the floor away. Squeeze your butt as hard as you can. Imagine there's a little ball, a little yellow ball is coming up from the floor towards your belly button, and you're trying to lift your core away, so you're nice and active through the core as well. And you're holding, trying to get away from that little ball, squeezing your bum. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, little bend in the elbows, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Good, feeling a little warmer already. Excellent. So we're going to do our book openers just because I think this is such a nice stretch for the chest, and most of us are tight through the chest and the shoulders. So lying on your side like you're going to sleep, if you feel your head is really dropping down onto the floor and it feels quite awkward on the neck, then just slide a cushion under your head and make it more comfortable here. You're going to lift one arm up, rotate towards the ceiling, and bring the hand all the way down to the other side on the floor, and then come back. And you're going to do 5 of these. To make it harder, bring your knees up higher in front of your hips and keep them stuck together. Imagine there's a heavy weight pushing them down. Keep them there. They don't move at all. 2, that should be harder straight away. 3, great. And then 4, and then 5. Should feel a stretch across the chest and the shoulders in this one. And then let's go to the other side. Lying down like you're sleeping, keeping those knees together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Great. Next, we are going to really wake up the core, as if we hadn't already. Come to lying down on your front, completely relaxed, ready for the hardest forearm plank you've ever done, but also not. It's going to be fine. So forearms under your shoulders, lined up one in front of the other. So you see there's one and the other lined up together under my shoulders. Tuck your toes under, and I want you to come up onto your knees. So kneeling plank. Squeeze your butt, so you're doing that posterior pelvic tilt. There's no arching in the lower back. Keep squeezing the butt, and then float the knees off. You stay nice and low. See how my knees are still close to the floor. You're going to hold here for 30 seconds. Shoulders relax. Don't push the floor away. Let your shoulders relax. Your chest relax. It's all in the core and the glutes. If you're shaking, you are doing it right. We're 15 seconds in. Let's go. Another 15 seconds. You should be feeling your core by this point. If at any point you feel the lower back, come down, reset. We want to feel it in the right places. So the core and the glutes, not the lower back, and relax. Well done. Good. Going over to a side plank. 3 options here. Side plank number 1, on your knees. You can have the hand reaching up if that helps you, or on your hips. Top leg straight, number 2. That's option number 2. Option number 3 is legs straight. So you can choose where you want to be. Let's go. Choose your option and start. We're going for 30 seconds. Here or here, I don't mind. The arm can be wherever you like. You should feel this down the side of your core here. And obviously the shoulder is holding a lot of your weight as well. Keep rounding the lower back. Keep squeezing the glutes. 15 seconds in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight away, switch arms, switch sides. Let's go to the other side. Choose the option that you like. Coming up, hold. Keep rounding the lower back. Keep squeezing the glutes. Holding here. You got this. I promise there's no more core work after this. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, I kind of lied. No more core work after this section. So, coming onto your back, there's one more exercise. We have the knees lifted. Bring them in towards your chest. Keep them there. Toes pointed if you can. Arms reaching forwards, palms up. Lift your chest and shoulders and protract as in reach forwards as far as you can. Great. From here, you're going to start to extend the legs. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. I'm going to look at the clock. I'm going to start now. Okay, you can hold here, hollow, this is a hollow body, or you can go a bit lower. But you must keep your lower back pressing into the floor. So it must stay down. If it starts to come up, you need to bring your legs higher up. So find the difficulty that's right for you. Great, guys. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and relax. Great, you can lie here on your back for a second, just rocking side to side, holding your knees into your chest. Great work. So next we're going to do a tiny bit of mobility, because I think that's good. If we've been a little bit inactive over the holidays, there's a lot going on at the moment. So let's do everything in one session. A bit of core, now some mobility, and then we have a strength circuit. In fact, 2 strength circuits to finish. So first one is your 90-90. You're going to sit on a mat with your feet nice and wide, hands just behind you, keeping you nice and upright. Drop the knees to one side for a little internal and external rotation at the hips, and then drop them the other way. Notice how my feet don't overlap. In fact, I have this nice 90-degree bend at the knee, and then 90-degree bend at the other knee. So if your legs look a bit more like this, they're just too close together. Take them a bit wider. Switch. Great. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's go back the other way. We're going to lean forward. So now pushing your hands to bring yourself upright. You're going to lean over the front leg. Think of straightening your back before you start. Pushing your bum back behind you. The intention is to push your bum back and bring your shoulders forwards. We're going to fold over and hold for 30 seconds. You should feel a decent stretch in the glutes, in the bum muscles here. Hold here. Trying to relax as much as possible in this stretch. Remember, straightening your back and then trying to bring your shoulders forwards and your bum back behind you. Then pushing yourself back up, we're going to swivel to the other side. Same thing. First, sitting up nice and tall, straightening your back. You're going to lean forwards, trying to push your bum back behind you. Don't let this foot move. And then fold forwards. Shoulders go forwards, bum goes back behind you. You should feel a stretch in your glutes, in the bum muscles on this side as well. Breathe here. Ten more seconds here. And then slowly push yourself back up. Great work. Okay, next we have our saw and our split kneeling. Great, let's come to standing. So, let's see if you can see me all. I'm going to have to incline it a little bit. Come to standing on your mat, wherever you are in the space. And you're going to have your hands out nice and wide. We're going for a saw from Pilates. So from here, feet about double hip width. So if your here is hip width, take a step to either side. Great. You're going to slowly curl down like you're trying to do a roll down where you reach for the floor, except you're going to keep your arms out to the side. As you roll down, take your arm across the body and reach for your opposite pinky toe. So you're reaching your pinky finger to the opposite pinky toe, and then look back behind you and reach your hand up towards the ceiling. Then slowly come back up. If you can't get to the pinky toe, just go for the knee. Cross your pinky on your hand to your knee, across the knee or across the shin or across the pinky toe if you can. Find where you can get to on this. Hold for 2 seconds and come back up. Let's do 2 more of those. Roll down, reach across, look up at that top hand, hold for 1, 2, and roll back up. And again, roll down to the other side, reach back behind you, hold for 1, 2, and come back. Nice, 1 more on each side. Should feel a big stretch down the hamstrings, the back of the legs, and back up. And then the other side, roll down, and back up. Great, come down to your mat into a kneeling position. 1 knee down, the other foot out in front. So you have 1 knee down, other foot out in front. Here it's important that there's no arching in the lower back. So you can see I have that natural arch. I'm going to tuck the bum under, squeeze the glutes, and hold this neutral spine now. So it looks more like a cylinder. It looks more like a straight line running down my back. Great. If you have the left leg in front, reach both arms up, and you're going to lean over to the left side. So if you have the right leg forward, you're going to lean over to the right side of your mat. Reaching both arms up. Grab hold of your wrist and pull it across, like so. Breathe and hold. You should feel a nice stretch down the front of the hips and the side body. So we've stretched the glutes, we've stretched the hamstrings. Now we're stretching the hip flexors and a little bit of obliques as well. And then to finish, we have an adductor stretch. And then we're into the strength portion. So change side. I'm just going to incline the camera a little bit more. So now you have the other leg forward, whichever one you started with. Switch to the other leg. Reach both arms up. Remember, posterior pelvic tilt. So you're tucking the bum under, flattening the back, making sure there's no overarching in your lower back. Think about rounding your lower back. That's the direction we need to go in. Reach arms up. Pull your wrist over and across. So if you've got your right leg forward, you're pulling the body over to the right side of the mat. Squeeze your butt and feel the stretch down this hip flexor here. Great, we're going to hold. And then reach back up and relax. Let's go for our adductor stretch. So you don't need to move, you can stay on your mat. I'm just going to make sure you can see me. So on our mats, we're going to come all the way to one side. So you've got the whole of the mat over to your left or your right. From here, extend your leg out to the side. So we're in this half straddle position. From here, see if you can inch your foot a bit further away. Get a nice stretch on the adductors. Adductors are the inside thigh muscles. From here, you're going to rock back to sit back behind you. Your foot can move, and then you're going to rock forward. So I'll show you from the side as well. Sometimes that might make it easier to understand. Your leg is out to the side, you're rocking back like you're sitting back, into like a child's pose from yoga that we did at the beginning, and then you're rocking forwards, and we're going to do 10 of these. So off you go with your rocks. And we're going to join in. Great, let's do 6 more. Great, you should feel this on the inner thigh muscles. And relax, let's walk over to the other side. Leg out to the side. See if you can shimmy it a little bit further away in this position. And then you're going to sit back and then come forward. 10 of these. 2. Obviously, of course, listen to your body. If any of these exercises cause any pain or discomfort, stop immediately and assess whether that is the right exercise for you right now. Listen to your body and skip that exercise and move on and join back in on the next one. So if anything causes pain or discomfort, stop immediately, assess the exercise and join back in on the next one. I've lost count here, but let's do one more and then relax. Excellent, and you can relax here. Grab some water if you want to. We're going to move into our strength circuit. Great, everything is good here. So you have a few options here. I am going to give you... So, for your squats, the first exercise is going to be squats. Option 1, or level 1, is going to be to sit down onto a chair and stand back up. Option 2 is going to be to go for a wide stance down into a squat, really opening up the knees and back up. So again, a wide stance, down and back up. This is for the intermediate option. And then the more advanced option will be to do sitting down onto a chair, but with just one leg. So this is very advanced. So I wouldn't try this if you haven't done it before. But if you have done this kind of exercise before, then you can come down and back up. And that just makes it accessible for everyone, whatever your level you're at. So I'm going to join you in the intermediate option. We're going to have our feet nice and wide, wider than a normal squat. We're going to go for a sumo squat. We're going to do 10 of these. So if we're already in the option that we've chosen, then you're going to come down, nice and low into your squat, and back up. Again, listen to your body. Squats can be quite difficult for people with knee pain or hip pain, so do listen to the body. If this isn't right for you, maybe find an alternative. Maybe there's something a physio has recommended, do that instead. So you've got options here. You can still join in and use this for a separate exercise. But make sure you're listening to your body, as it usually tells you exactly what it needs. Okay, we're on number 9 and number 10. That wasn't too bad. Great, next up is your push-ups. So for this one, again, I'm going to give you options. Option 1, choose what's right for you. Option 1 is going to be on your knees, coming down and push back up. Option 2 is on your toes, coming down, using your knees to come back up. Option 3 is fully on your toes. So again, options for everyone, from the more advanced trainer or more advanced practitioner, more advanced person, whatever we want to say. From the more advanced person to a complete beginner. You can do this workout probably even with your nan, maybe. So choose whichever one's right for you. Let's get started. 10 of these. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. This is where I notice how quiet the room is. Feel free to have some music playing in the background. That might be quite nice, actually. So, you're going to do a side plank, thread the needle. Again, there's always options. So you have option 1, both knees bent, arm reaching up to the ceiling. You're going to come up. You're going to pass the hand underneath you, rotate your chest towards the floor, and come back up. Option 2, top leg is straight. You have a little bit of support from the knee underneath. You're going to feel the abs working under here. And number 3 is both legs straight. So choose the option that's right for you right now. You're going to really feel this in your shoulders and in your side abs. I know I said no more core work, but I had to keep you going. There is more core work. Side abs are really important for keeping stability in the spine. So for keeping you in a good posture and supporting your spine. So we've got to do them. And here we are. Let's do them. 10 of these. Forearm underneath your shoulder. Come up to the option you've chosen. Thread the hand underneath. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great work, guys. 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Okay, change side. Woo! It's not too bad. Forearm underneath. We're most of the way through your workout already. Arms up. Let's go. Hips up. Thread the hand underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there, 8, 9, and 10. Great, and rest. If this gives you any problems with the shoulder and you get shoulder pain, then try instead just holding for the duration of the exercise while we're doing it, while I'm counting, just holding. So with less movement around the shoulder, it should feel more comfortable. Fantastic, we have to go around again. So we have two more rounds of the same exercises. I'm gonna move quite quickly through them. If you find you're really out of breath and you need to take a break, you can pause it. If you want, you can try and keep up, and let's go. So for those of you that are doing single leg, apologies, I forgot to say, you're not doing 10 on one leg and 10 on the other. You're doing 5 on one leg, 5 on the other. I'll join you on this one, but remember, there's also the sumo option for 10 reps and the sit to stand on a chair for 10 reps. So whichever one we're at, let's go. Down for 1 and back up. Down for 2 and back up. 3, up, 4, up, and 5, up. If you're doing single leg, change leg. And we're going to go down 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, and 10, up. Great, straight into your push-ups, whether you're doing kneeling or toes on the way down and then using your knees to come back up, or doing a full push-up. Ready? Let's go for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay, forearm plank. Forearm down, let's go. Legs straight. I know it sucks a bit. You're going to hold. So you can either hold this position with knees bent, with legs straight. There's lots of options here. Or you can add in the thread the needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great, change side. Woo. Here we go. Forearm down. Hold. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 7, 8, 9, 10, and fantastic, rest. One more time, let's come to standing. Come on guys, we got this. We wanted to work out today, let's work out. So, standing nice and tall. Options to sit onto a chair or to do it standing in your sumo squat or single leg. I'm going to count to 10 either way. Here we go. Down, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, change leg, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10. So always remember to do the option that's most suitable for you. So same with the push-ups. If you've never done them before, start kneeling. This was the option. Make sure you're doing that. If you have done them before and they're feeling quite good kneeling, then you could try going down on your toes and coming back up using the knees. And then obviously number 3 is a full push-up on your toes. Whichever one you're doing, let's get ready. 10 of these. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. Okay, shake out your arms. Let's go. It's the last exercise of this circuit. Then you just have one more circuit, then we're done. We're almost finished already. Coming up, hold your plank. So again, if you're feeling like it's really tough and you just want to hold here, that's fine. Let's go for thread the needle if you want that option. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, 10. Great, change side. I know I'm going fast, so if you're struggling to keep up, it's kind of the point. Going quite quickly, but I'm trying to keep you engaged and getting a sweat on at home. No weights, you can still work out, you can still have a good session. So, holding your side plank, thread the needle. 1, 2. If you want to hold side plank, that's also fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic, and relax. Cool, let's do the last one. We got this. So for the next exercise, reverse lunges. You have 3 options as always. I do not need this. I'm just going to move out of the way. Reverse lunges. Option 1, focus on gluing your big toe to the ground. Step back, halfway down, come back up. That's option 1. And you're going to do, I forgot how many, 10 on one leg, and then 10 on the other, halfway down. Option 2 is to go all the way down. Option 3 is to go down and then balance, and then go straight back down, okay? 3 options, 3 examples of how you can do this. 10 on each leg, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change leg. Make sure your knee isn't the front one wobbling all over the place, okay? Big toe glued down, knee needs to point straight forward. You can keep an eye on it from above. It needs to point straight forward, in line with that second toe, and you need to feel this side glute working. Like I'm just standing here and I can feel a burn here. If you can't feel it at all, place your hand there. That mind to muscle connection, having the hand there is going to remind the brain that that muscle exists, and you need to keep that muscle active. You can even try, just slightly nudge the knee out to the side to get that firing up. Okay, focus on that on this second side if you weren't feeling it before. Okay, let's go. Second leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. The second exercise, 10 on each leg, curtsy lunges. So again, 10 all on one leg. So when you're standing up, you're going to step one leg slightly behind and to the side and go halfway down. That's option 1. So you just do a small descent, not very far down. It'll protect your knees, it'll feel a lot easier and maybe more manageable if you feel discomfort in lunges. Second option would be to come lower, try and get as low as you can, maybe even touch the floor. Option 3 is to do that and reach for the floor. The other arm reaches up on a diagonal. So a lot more mobility for the hip. That is an option. 10 on each side, choose your option. Let's go. We're going to go straight into it. 1, whichever option you've chosen. This is it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure that big toe is glued to the floor at the front. This one here at the front, keep it down. 9, 10, straight into the other leg. Let's go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes it feels a bit different on the other side. 5. Maybe you have a bit more range or a bit less range on this side, but let's keep working the range we've got and it will improve over time. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic work. Okay, your last one, you're lucky. You're lying on the floor. Come to lying on your back, glute bridges. And you've got options here. So, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, arms above you. No support from the arms. We're going to tighten the core and then lift the hips up to a glute bridge 10 times. Every time you lift the hips, you need to start by tightening the core. So this core needs to be engaged, not just relaxed and floppy, or you're going to feel it in your lower back. So think about drawing your rib cage down and your pelvis up. And you're closing this space here in the midsection and engaging the core that way. Option 2 is to lift one leg off and do 5 as I count to 10. You do 5 on one leg and then you do 5 on the other. Option 3, if you want to make it harder, is to walk your foot a bit further away from your bum, so you're in more of a straighter leg position. So choose what's right for you at this moment in time. Let's go for our 10 glute bridges. I'm going to start with both feet on the ground. So core tighten and then lift the hips. Squeeze your butt. You should feel this down the back of the leg and then back down. 2, 3. This is an exercise people often do it wrong. 4. So I want you to really focus on rounding the lower back, tightening the core, and then coming up. And don't come up as high. If you're feeling it in the lower back, you're coming up too high. All right, I'm going to keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold the last one up, whether you're on one leg or on two, and then back down. Okay, great. We're going to repeat that one again, but just something to note. People often feel the lower back. That just means you're not using the core and that you've come up too high. Stay lower and focus on using the core before you lift the bum off the mat. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's go again. I know you can't wait. Reverse lunges. Off we go, team. Choose your option, whichever one you liked. If you take one cue from this, it's to glue your big toe into the ground. A lot of stuff that goes wrong starts at the feet. Good. Off we go. Step back and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching legs. Down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fab. We're going for curtsies. So remember, you've got halfway down, back up. You've got all the way down, back up. Or you've got all the way down and a little side bend for the upper body. And back up. Okay. So 10 on each leg. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Get ready. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great work, guys. 5. I just realized I had a straight concentration face on. 6, 7. We're working hard here. 8, 9, and 10. Straight onto your back. Choose the option that's right for you. I'm going to switch to single leg. It's okay to switch. It's actually great to move up through the levels. If you're not sure, you do level 1. Great, you're keeping it safe, making sure you can do level 1. Then if that felt great, then the second round, go up to level 2. So that's one way to think about it for sure. That's very sensible. Foot down, big toe glued to the floor, tighten the core. If it helps, think of rounding the lower back. And then we're going to come up, but not as high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the last one. And back down. Great. Little sip of water if you need it. And then we're going for our third and last round. Not a problem, really. We did it. Wow, almost done. But it wasn't so bad after all. Sometimes it's just getting started. Once you start, you feel a bit better. Once you finish, you feel even better. So, well done for starting today. Let's go. We have last round, reverse lunges. Secure that big toe down. Let's go down. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10. Change side. Down. 1, down, 2, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Curtsy lunges. Remember your options. Halfway down, all the way down, or all the way down with a side bend. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent work. Change side. Ready? Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Okay, come to lying on your back. It's the last exercise. Well done. Glute bridges. Got the option, 2 feet on the ground, 1 foot up, or feet further away. You can do that for double leg or single leg. We'll make it a bit harder if your foot is further away. Core engaged. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Arms up in the air. 4, 5. Change side if you're doing single leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Great. Bring both knees into your chest. Have a little hug. Sway with your legs from side to side. Whew. Well done. Really great for showing up today. If you fancy it, I've got 2 stretches for you. The first one, lying as you were, you're going to straighten your legs, and then bring one leg up and cross it over the body, across the body. Your other arm, you can reach it out like this on the floor to counterbalance you. Just get a nice stretch across the glute and the thigh. If you want to increase the stretch, straighten both arms like you're in the shape of a T, and then straighten that leg as well to increase the stretch. Whew. Really great work, guys. A lot can be done, even with no equipment, using your own body weight. Change sides. Bring the other knee up across the body. Option to straighten the leg for an extra stretch or keep it bent for a more comfortable stretch. So you can choose. Just feel the stretch across the side of the thigh and the glute. Great. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or thoughts about videos you'd love to see on here, just drop a comment down below and that will let me know, and that will be great. So I can create more stuff that's useful and helpful for you that you can follow along. We have one more stretch. We've got a shoulder stretch. So for this one, hands pointing back behind you, chest proud. So for some people that might be enough, just getting your hands back behind you, straightening your arms, lifting your chest up, you get a stretch across your biceps and your shoulders. If you want more of a stretch, you're going to slide your bum further away from your hands, straighten your legs, and lift your chest up. Bigger stretch here. Whichever one is right for you, you're going to hold here for a few seconds. Or, of course, I always say it, but if any of them cause pain or discomfort, then obviously stop immediately and come out of the exercise. It's your body telling you something's not right, and we should listen to that. Just proud. To be honest, I could stay here all day. This is a really nice stretch for me. But we're going to relax slowly, let your arms slide out to the side, slowly come back up. It can be quite intense the first time. Shake your arms and relax, and you are done. Well done for completing your workout. It's great that you did it. You clicked on it, you opened it, and you got it done. So excellent work. Let me know how you got on, and until next time.